Now it's marker. Let's see.
I will open this meeting for the planning board for the town of Maynard. Today's date is April 28th, 2026, and the time is 7 p.m. This meeting is being held in hybrid format, which means that members of the public, the board, or applicant can participate here in town hall or virtually using the Zoom link that is provided on the agenda. Please note this meeting is being recorded. All four members who are present tonight are here in town hall, which is Bill Crenshaw, myself, Jeff Black, and Chris Klein. Are you all here? Yeah, they're all here. We're here in town hall.
Yes, I can hear perfectly.
Bill Memser is participating remotely on Zoom.
Ready? Yep.
All right. Okay, well, we can start by doing minutes. We have two sets of minutes. Nope, one, sorry, from March 10th, 2026. And I have not looked at them, so I will look at them now.
Okay.
Has anyone else looked at them?
Yeah, I got one comment.
Okay, what's your comment?
Page 3, landscape regulations. Says the item will appear on town meeting agenda to be voted on.
Let's see. Where is that, Bill? By
Page 3 at the bottom.
Probably,
No. Okay, I see it. Yeah.
it probably implied that we were going to talk about it at a later meeting or something. But perhaps it's all repeated.
On a plan, it should be a planning board agenda. That good?
Yeah. I don't see any other problems. Does anyone see any problems? All right, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from March 10th, 2026, including the change referenced just now.
Second.
All those in favor of the minutes, raise your hand. That's 4 to approve the minutes. Bill.
Okay, I got it. And I'm marking them right now approved, so I can do that on the spot.
Steve, what do we have to do when we leave tonight?
No, shut off the recording. It'll go to sleep after.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
What did I do?
Right? Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm fine, Steve. That's
Okay,
good.
cool. All right,
Yeah.
nice.
You can go back.
You're good.
Thanks, Steve.
Have a good trip. Have a good trip on your safari.
Back.
Leave
Right. Have a good
Yeah.
Bye.
the credit card, please.
All right. Next on the agenda is the discussion of planning board rules and regulations and landscape regulations.
Yes.
Bill, take us through all this. Yes.
Yeah, I can do it. What I did was this is let's see. I'm going to do it. I'll open in the. I'll start with the rules and regulations. I have the fees as. Oh God, Zoe has it locked. Okay, wait a minute here. Let's see here. I'll open up the PDF. I think. Let me just make a copy. 1 second here. I'll make a copy. I also have the rules and regulations, but I think the big thing was what Bill had pointed out the other day, that we wanted to go over this to have an idea what we're going to advertise. Here, I'm going to share. You should be able to see it in a second here.
Yeah, we have printouts in front of us as well. So.
Oh, you do?
But yeah, you should share anyway.
Is that the one you're looking at right here?
Yep.
Okay. So I can't see you guys right now, so I'll just listen to you, and I'll go where you want me to go. I want to make sure this has all the not formatting.
I mean, should we just go through the red lined changes?
Yeah, I think so. Can you see it on?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's start. Let's start. Yeah. Let's start with on the first page, the introduction. I don't think we have anything. Do we hear it? Okay.
So
Nothing.
can I derail this from the beginning here?
Okay.
I didn't hear that.
What the objective here, these suggested changes, they're important, they have to be done by a certain time, because, this whole set of regs needs a ton of work. It's obviously an old site plan document that a bunch of other stuff's been pegged onto it, so site plan has 7 chapters and out of 11, where it should only have 1, I suppose.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
introduction to the whole thing. There's just an introduction with site plan. I mean, there's stuff in there that we don't do anymore. There's stuff in there that I forgot that we should be doing, so it probably should be highlighted. There's specifics about construction rolled in, mingled in the sections that talk about, after construction or before construction, and, it's a mess. So is there a priority here that we have to fix these little things and do all the big things later, or what do we want to do?
Are you asking me or the board, Bill?
You.
I think, I can appreciate that, and we could start really from square one with this, which I wouldn't object to entirely. Here's the deal. The big thing with the rules and regulations, remember the purpose of it is to implement the zoning bylaws. So we have guidance for the most part on a lot of the stuff through the zoning bylaws. On the other hand, the things that we don't have, like for example, and things that have to be addressed by us that we don't have, are probably few and far between. Things like the design peer review, the evaluation of open space, that kind of stuff. So I guess what I'm saying is we could certainly work our way through it, and make, go bit by bit, and probably not miss a hell of a lot, if you wanted to do that. If we were inclined to do that, I'd kind of want to change the whole format of this, though. I would think, but you're not wrong. On the other hand, we can just use what we have now and leave the discretion for some of the stuff with the board. But this stuff is all just, a lot of it's just cleanup here. So I wouldn't have a heart attack either way. If you said you wanted to just redraft it over the next year, so we could do that. We do have our hands full with some other stuff. That's the only other thing that's going on, right now.
Something important that's not in here that we need to get in sooner rather than later?
If it was what?
Is there something urgent in this set of edits that you would like to get in sooner rather than later?
Most of it's just clarification. I would say no. It's just to be clear for Jane Doe or John Doe who's, going through this stuff. With the we didn't know what we were supposed to have and blah blah blah.
I
use it really a lot for. Here's Mark. He's online. I use it a lot for the design review. The design review checklist. Hey, Mark. The design review checklist and stuff like that. But if we already have that, I would say there's nothing I need like this minute bill. No. And like this, can you see what I'm thumbing through here? Can you guys see my
Yeah.
like like this kind of stuff here? I use this all the time. Like where anything where it just takes where some people are like people say, well, you're just where you come up with stuff. But no, I would say there's nothing that's we couldn't go through.
What was the catalyst of making the changes outlined?
I feel like the peer review changes are good ones. And I feel like the clarification of the water sewer capacity review is good. I think it would be worth it to try and get those done, but that's...
Yeah, that's a good point, Natalie. Because Natalie's right. We are out of this, really, the DPW review part. And that's fine. And that works out well in this case. So our point is we're looking at it from a zoning standpoint and from a site plan standpoint. The DPW review is not going to enter into it other than we say, your zoning is fine, and our recommendation for the zoning conditions or whatever here, or our directive for the zoning conditions or whatever it may be. Chris, you asked me what was the catalyst for this?
What started off making these specific changes?
Most of it, we haven't done a cleanup since about, a lot of it was just updating things, which we could do anyway, like the safe value calculation, where we use that when we do these density bonuses in the downtown overlay district, and this type of thing. But it specifies what it's supposed to be. So if all of a sudden I fell off the face of the earth for 2 years, and you guys were looking at the rules and regulations in 2029, and you said, well, what should the valuation be? It tells you, just use this, and things like that. So it's nothing like it's not like the zoning bylaws, in other words. The other thing is, I think that we have to remember two other parts are companion pieces, and that's the zoning. I mean the landscape bylaws or landscape regulations, which Natalie just put the new dark sky tweaks and stuff in, which we kind of require anyway, and the pricing, which I do. So I can't raise the prices for application fees and stuff without the board. There's nothing crazy going on there. I think the only thing we did was add 2 new categories that we weren't charging for before. I think, but we could pull that up and look at it. We were not charging for determinations, like when people are coming in for determinations of minor or major modification. That takes staff time, pretty much the same as it would for anything short of a plan review. Certainly a special permit. So we thought if it's $200 for a special permit or whatever, $250, it should be the same for that. But there's nothing that's wacky. We did raise the I guess the most significant would be the cell phone antennas. One thing I'm clarifying, I told you guys last time, I do want to put in take out of the regulations and put it in the zoning bylaws is the inspection period for cell phone towers when we need them. So it mandates for how long, and when somebody can bring in an engineering report for a stayed tower, and it's good for 5 years, and for self-supported it's 3 years, and for self-supported it's 5 or whatever it may be. But anyway, so answers, it doesn't put my shorts in a knot at all. No.
I do think that landscape regs and fees are standalone and they're coherent by themselves, and there's no harm moving forward on that stuff. But
I would say you're right.
Rules and regs is just a freaking mess if you ever try to actually read it.
Well, what are you saying? Like, Bill, just for clarification, I mean, would you, if you were waving a magic wand and you were starting over again, would you do it in a different format? In other words, like, would you? And I'll tell you why I'm asking this. At the conference I was just at, this is kind of sad, but it's a good idea. There are people in other communities that have had problems communicating the rules and regulations or the bylaws to the public. Like, I mean, we don't have that as much as some communities do, but a lot of them do. They're going to comic style, like for a lot of stuff.
No, we don't need to get that far. We just
No, right.
Guys, and the introduction should be the introduction to the document, not to a chapter in the document.
Well, let's redo it then. Let's just redo it over the next year. I don't care. I'm happy to do it. I mean, I just got other stuff. I got to juggle it.
And the big elephant, of course, is the design review, which probably should just be gutted.
Be what?
The design review.
Should be what? Gutted?
Gutted. I mean, it should be stripped down to, a page or two, maybe. But
I think
now it's incomprehensible, and we just ignore it.
I mean, it's not incomprehensible.
It's pretty much it.
It's heavy. It's a lot of stuff.
Maybe it's just unwieldy. Super hard to use at all aspects of a project.
Sure.
Well, that's a valid. These are valid questions, you guys. I mean,
My only question is it helpful to revamp the peer review money part of this and the DPW sewer connection part of this for like legal reasons, so that people aren't like saying I didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing? Because I know that the sewer connection thing is like an active conversation in town right now.
maybe that's a good question. I would say legally, no. It's because legally, according to town counts. I'm sorry.
And that's legally, we said that they need to have a letter from DPW, and that's kind of the same as saying that DPW has separate water and sewer capacity review requirements.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a good point, Alan. Maybe
DPW has their own water and sewer regs.
I know, but I'm just saying I don't know if it's helpful for us. It says we have to have a letter from DPW attesting to adequate water and sewer capacity. We haven't had that lately. We just say you've got to go to DPW separately and deal with them on their own.
Yeah. Well, these are but
Just a letter. It's okay.
Right. If they're gonna have a problem with, we didn't get a letter, we just tell Justin, write a letter.
Right.
But I guess the difference is we used to do it. We used to get the little says there's adequate sewer or water capacity. What's changed now, and I guess it from a legal standpoint, this was good, is that we could not withhold zoning approval based on inadequate capacity. If we're just saying, because in the end they can't get a building permit. We're just saying zoning. So if I was starting over again, like you guys are saying, I'd strip all that stuff out. I just say this is a zoning action. Approval is not going to doesn't have anything to do with infrastructure capacity or this type of thing. Here's what we want. Here's what our conditions of approval are. Here's what our findings were, our considerations. And here's the approved plan. Here's the designs, the elevations that we are approving. Anything else, I would be inclined to do that. Right now, the but the sewer and water is completely separate from us. So I would remove that, or just. But it's not.
I'm-
We're not approved. We didn't approve that anyway. We weren't approving the water and sewer anyway. Ever.
No, I know, I just didn't know if the language change was more useful, that's all. But if it doesn't really matter, then, I mean, we can just wait and revamp everything, but yeah, if you don't have the time to be doing it for another year anyway, I don't know. Is it just a matter of advertising? Is that what you wanna save time and money on?
No, I'm saying you need to work hard on this for, about 100 hours. And then you get it right.
I would be all in for that, but we've got some stuff going on right now that I'm kind of concerned with. The other stuff. I just want to, but I think it would be a worthwhile exercise. I mean, I do.
There's one thing I'd like to see is go over everything that we list for site plan requirement and see if we still care.
Yeah.
I don't really understand our role in knowing where fireboxes and things are. I mean, it strikes me that would happen. That would happen independently from our work. But maybe it's all supposed to be there. Maybe the fire department uses that stuff. I don't know.
I mean, this is like site planning 101. These right here.
Right, and do we need it?
Yeah. No, we definitely need this stuff. Because I still get people arguing about a North Hour, for God's sakes. And
Who wrote these updates? This was Zoe?
who was what? Yeah.
Well, let's do them. If it's a big project to revamp the entire thing and walk through every single step and look at precedent and what other towns do and if we actually need to keep all of it, that's a huge project.
It is.
So let's.
It's not a huge project.
I don't think he has 100 hours. You do?
It's not one person's 100 hours.
Right.
But really,
Well, the only thing I'm saying is Bill and Natalie. Remember, we're going to be working in addition to the any zoning bylaws. We've got the PMOD stuff. Mark, we're going to be doing Mark and I are going to be doing the housing production plan. I'm doing the ADA stuff, which is I can still get this to it, but right now we've slowed down with new applications. So if we're going to do it now, would probably be a good time to do this kind of stuff.
Where's Bess?
What's that?
Where is Bess?
Bess is with you and Zoe, but we've got a Zoe's got something going with that for the grant, but I was leaving that with you guys. But what we got another grant a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if I told you guys about a clean energy siting, and we're bringing in MAPC, so we thought we'd roll it in that. There'll be assistance for that one. So the thinking was that Chris, we'd have you, Zoe, MAPC, and me on that. And I'm thinking that the best would be kind of part of that because it's going to be to some portion of it, but it really needs its own thing. And you probably know.
I'm just asking because you were listening to the other things going on, and I didn't want that to fall off the wayside. Last I knew, there was, we were kind of waiting to. Last I knew, I thought we were going to have it on the agenda, so I haven't seen it come up, and I just didn't want it to go by the wayside with these other things coming in.
No, I don't think it will. But I think that it needs to be definitely refined more. With you guys are working on it more than for example, the data center is the other thing we're going to want to talk about. These data centers, that was a hot topic at the conference too. Data centers popping in everywhere. And the question is about what?
Nothing.
I
These
saw
are
that.
hot topics. Yeah, very.
I got. Come on now.
I'm
I'm
just
playing a geek. So yeah, this is true. We got a lot of plates in the air with it. And I, we're going to be going both feet in with a couple of these that are like we've got the housing production plan is date sensitive. We want to get that done.
So for this document, let's say we're going to go move forward with like a longer term rehab of this thing.
Yeah.
We need to look at like a couple of things, like the design peer review to include what PMOD. Do we need to get that in these now? And then the peer review funds. Like, do we need to do those couple of things on this, and then we table this for a long-term project?
Yeah, I just don't understand why we don't just do the update that have been provided if they provide clarity in the meantime, and then we work on a bigger revamping project. It's a matter of reviewing for what, half an hour tonight? Not that much.
We talked about talking about reviewing.
I know, for a longer than I.
Because this document has no clarity. This is a dysfunctional document and it pisses me off.
I read it just fine.
You're not reading it. You're not reading it like somebody walked into this town as an outside consultant and says, what do I have to do for this project? And they crawl through this and then try to tell somebody what this was to
I'm
do.
not disagreeing that we shouldn't revamp the entire document. I think leaving it worse and incomplete until we completely revamp it, what's the benefit to that?
I don't think anything here changes, any of the proposals change anything that's not current practice. And it's really not an issue for all.
Okay, how about this? How about this, guys? What if I do this? What if we split the difference for now? And let me take one more gander, keeping it. Let me take one more swipe at this with the idea that we're going to.
Well, let's just go through what there is and see if we think that these are important things to add right now. It's not a lot.
Yeah,
There's not a lot in here.
that's my point.
So,
All right, here. Let me pull it up here. Then, hang on.
site plan pre-application meeting. Get rid of the space. Can we agree that that's an okay change to make?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, Chris. Let me just get in front of me here so I can make notes. Wait a
Do
minute.
we really want to have a public hearing on that?
I mean, we're talking about not just that thing. We're like, it's all of these, right?
Right, but that has to be pointed out in a public hearing.
Hmm.
Just as like, okay, here's one of the changes, and you have to present it.
Okay. All right.
So,
All
keep
right.
in
Now
mind, it has to go to a public hearing, so as do the other stuff, so the other stuff makes.
Oh, okay. So you're not talking about here. You're talking about.
So be careful, just.
You're talking about a
tiny
town
little
meeting?
things. No, it's a public hearing.
Yeah,
It has to be advertised.
at our next meeting that this is advertised, that we're gonna talk about it, we have to say, okay, we're going to, wait, I don't even see, what are you talking about in this section?
So I would try away. If you're gonna say, okay, the advertising, we're gonna
That's just
redo
for
the water and
staff.
sewer
That's
capacity
not-
paragraph.
Sure.
That's
Right,
a topic that you can present at a time. But I wouldn't go for the little thing.
Fair enough.
okay, water and sewer capacity review, page 4. The language is being changed to, the planning board does not determine or consider water and sewer capacity as part of their review processes. Please consult with the DPW in regards to water and sewer review requirements.
that's poetry.
So my only question on this one is, do we even need the paragraph? Well, we just strike the paragraph since it doesn't apply.
Because I think that
It's
people,
not part of
Yeah.
the site. review.
because I think that people say, I got a special permit issued from the planning board, so therefore.
Right.
I think this is one of the things where we're trying to dumb it down so that people understand that it's a separate thing.
Is there?
Well, this isn't a site plan, Jack. This is how to do a site plan.
Is there something
Well,
in other documents that tell an applicant that they need to go to DPW?
No.
That's your checklist, right? Don't you have that?
No.
Well, then add it.
I don't have a checklist like that. I mean,
Filling up the document with negatives is weird. It's like, don't do this, right? It's like, this does not apply, so we're gonna talk about it a lot. And then you can move on to the next subject, right? This document is saying, this is what has to be in a site plan.
if you didn't address it, I think it would stand out and people would be confused. I think this provides a level of clarification. Unless you had a checklist. If you're saying like, it could be a checklist, I could see that. But let's come back to that one.
To Bill's point, is if we took this out, would this be the only thing that that the whole town is silent on, and what an applicant would need to get approval for a project?
No, it's the only thing that OMS is. Our
OMS has nothing to do with it.
My point is, I agree with Bill, less is more. But if this is the only thing that would be left out and that is required for an approval, then...
Well, that's fine. Then I would hope it doesn't get buried in a document that a lot of applicants don't even find. But they don't even know this is here.
Said Bill tells them that at the pre-application meeting.
Does he?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem that way at some hearings.
Well, you can't judge the applicant.
But all right, that's fine. I just don't like filling up documents with talking about stuff that doesn't apply to anything.
Yes,
Weird.
I just think that doing these minor fixes in the meantime, what's the harm?
Because that's all we're ever gonna do.
Well, no, you've made it abundantly clear that you think that this is absolutely incoherent, which I disagree with.
But you haven't read it like a developer. You have to read it like a developer.
I agree. We can definitely revamp it, but let's continue on to peer review funds.
Well, hold on. Do we need to add design peer review? Do we need to add the MOD?
It is here.
No, we're talking about things that we want to be included in the public hearing. So is this something, because we have a PMOD now, right? Is
Yes.
this something that should be included?
So what does section 10.6.2 of the ZBL say? Does it say that there? That's where they would normally look first. Rules and regs are later.
Do one of you guys have it handy there? It's harder for me here to do that.
Yes, we should add it.
10.6.2 applicability. It omits the PMOD in that section.
It's not in the ZBL?
It is not.
Okay, then yes, it should be here.
It isn't in the ZBL? Oh, it might be in the new update. If you're looking, we haven't.
That's what I'm looking at.
Okay.
He's looking at the newly printed one. Oh, let's welcome Mark to the meeting. Welcome, Mark.
Oh,
He's been watching us for 20 minutes.
Apologies for being late again.
100%.
Mark, are you able to participate in the meeting, and are you regretting being able to do so?
I'm not regretting anything. I'm a little overwhelmed by all of it, but I'm trying to take it in.
Okay, well, yeah, we're getting down into the nitty gritty.
nitty gritty.
It sounds like we want the water and sort best review changes and the design peer review change, right?
Yep.
Agreed.
Okay.
How about other consultants' peer review?
Well, yeah, because we typically think about engineering and design, but there are certain things that could come up where you're authorized to use a professional consultant. So I could think of maybe if we had something like an environmental, something that went beyond like a normal engineering thing, maybe with one of our like a data center or something like that, where there was a potential for needed a more environmental engineering study. Maybe something like I could see it, but it just.
Can we use that second sentence to highlight those things? This, for example, that noise like whatever, environmental this, what,
You like that, or you want me to put that in, or you don't?
I don't know, it sounds like being more specific would be more helpful.
What specialized review topics could include?
Yeah, something, but I don't really understand. It's not limited to engineering, design, and peer review, so it basically says it could be anything.
Yeah,
That's all it does.
I think maybe adding those 3 words right now is maybe not worth.
I don't know what you just said, really, just said it includes, but peer review includes, but isn't limited to peer review, that's what it used to say.
This includes, but is not necessarily limited to peer review of applicable. I mean, right? That's what the track changes.
Yeah, but it sounds like, we should say, hey, there might be a noise issue and you're gonna have another design review, or there might be whatever.
Could we get rid of the second sentence and change it to specialized review topics?
Oh, can you see what I'm putting here? Did you like this?
Include, but are not necessarily limited to this, that, and the other thing, whatever the last 4 or 5 have been.
Noise, landscaping, like what are some?
Environmental. Well, all those are environmental. We could say. I mean, what else would it be? Traffic. There could be hazardous materials. Well, that's going to come under.
Hazmat, traffic.
Noise?
Well, isn't that environmental?
Right? Noise?
Oh, sure, that could be environmental.
Um,
What did you say, water?
I think those are water quality.
Water quality? I don't know.
Those are all kind of engineering.
Well,
they all kind of fall under this.
Deep plans and stormwater. Well, it says that all site plan materials, including but not limited landscape and the storm. All right, so it just says all site plan materials are subject to peer review. It says above. Engineering peer review. And then there's design peer review, other, all right, so yeah, I don't know. I still think we should just list 3 or 4 hot topics.
Including but not limited to environmental, traffic, hazardous materials, and other reviews.
Well, includes but not limited to.
Yes.
No.
Environmental, traffic, and hazardous materials.
Right here. We're like I had, you mean?
Thank you, Fred. Yeah,
Are you guys there? Can you hear me?
yeah, we can see now.
That's better.
Traffic,
I did transportation about that.
transportation, hazardous material,
Noise. Lighting.
is that environmental?
Yeah, but everything is engineering, so you're just gonna use that. I mean, highlights of things that
Say noise,
cause people to show up here. Noise, lighting.
and great.
Oops.
Great.
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
Yeah.
So, both of my daughters got skunked on Sunday night.
I thought it was
Nice.
It's been wonderful.
Nice.
It is you.
Thank you so much.
That's nice, thank you. Point for
I
that.
thought I was totally saying it. I definitely thought it was Jeff, so.
I can't smell anything, man.
You'll be like that every rainy day for the next 6 months.
So, yes.
It's okay. Um,
Please say.
sorry,
Okay.
Chris Clinton smells like skunks and I couldn't handle it anymore.
Not a skunk, it's the foot that I brought to planning board.
It's very mild, but it's just enough to make me think that I'm losing my mind. All right. How does that sentence look to you, Bill?
It's a horribly written paragraph.
Terrible.
Oh, lipstick on a pig. All right. Peer review fund? Oh, he's still going.
What do you mean that's a horrible sentence? Who said that?
Horrible paragraph.
Chainsaw.
The second sentence is clumsy and awkward and.
The one I just wrote?
Okay, so let's.
No,
Oh, this includes but is not necessarily limited.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, let's go ahead to peer review funds. The new sentence is, this was your idea, wasn't it? To promote transparency, efficiency, and professional level review, the board has adopted the following process.
I got a question for you. Do we need the first sentence? Or is that something we needed like 100 years ago?
I think there's always somebody well, I'm always asked about that.
Okay.
How can you
Okay.
do this? How can you do this?
Let me check it's still current.
Okay.
All right, cool.
So I like the sentence I just read, promoting transparency, not ensuring it. That's always good. And professional level review.
Hold on. So we have the first sentence. By adopting these regulations, the planning board adopts the provisions of general law, chapter 44, section 53G, period. Peer review services, period. That's a sentence we're gonna,
Peer review services dash. Yeah.
no,
I-
that's adding a period
I know.
and getting rid of the comma.
Ah, right.
Okay, so Bill, can we get rid of peer review services, period?
Here? You want to get rid of that period?
No, I want to get rid of peer review services, period.
Second sentence,
That sentence of 3 words.
Okay.
just not a sentence.
It's not a sentence, so just strike it. Okay.
Beautiful.
The applicant is responsible for all peer review fees incurred during the project review period. The board recognizes that expenses for peer review can vary depending on the project. To promote transparency, efficiency, and professional level review, the board has adopted the following process. That sounds good to me. So what's the process?
Just real quick, so that we don't have the same problem as an extra space that we're getting rid of on a previous page. We probably had 2 spaces after review on the 3rd line. Your new sentence. Looks like in here anyways. Not trying to be a pain in the butt, but not free.
I mean,
Another.
for the public hearing, all these changes should just be old paragraph replaced with new paragraph. None of this redlining and markouts and stuff. It's like old strikeout, new, boom.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Just as a chunk, because then we don't have to, we can just look at the new language.
Yeah. Okay.
So wait, is this whole section isn't new, right? It's just the redlined?
Correct.
Okay. So we are changing it from requesting 3 quotes from firms on the list to just requesting quotes from firms on the list. Sure. And then number 3 is changing to, at the time the applicant has selected a peer reviewer, the applicant shall deposit. No,
Just deposit.
The full amount. So they give us like an invoice, and you say, yeah, I'm good with this number, and we say, all right, we need it before the board actually takes up the hearing.
Okay.
You need to pay.
Oh,
hang on. So the color, you need to change the red back to black because we can't, it's not clear. So the applicant shall deposit the full amount quoted for the scope of services made payable to the town of Maynard, period.
I need that.
Well, we need to come in as if we're an idiotic developer, then let's tell them who to make the check out to.
I think I lost. I'm not sure what you mean.
After the balance of $5,000, can you just select the next part of the sentence that's saying and make it black?
This?
Yes.
I think that's just track changes.
Oh.
Shows up. Red is new stuff.
Right.
But it wasn't.
So,
Yeah, what used to be there, I don't think it was, I think.
I think this is a combination of track changes going on and someone.
It went red.
That's all right, don't worry about it.
Never mind. If we do this as new chunks of text, then it won't matter. Because I don't understand what the underlines are versus the red lines.
I think it's just two different people making changes.
Ooh. Peer review expenses generating exceeding the quoted amount are the responsibility of the applicant, period. And then is that all part of section 3?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we continued on, it should be highlighted that those expenses incurred by applicants for material review are greatly influenced, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so that's all part of, at the time the applicant has selected a peer reviewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I can't. Well, I can tell you. I mean, you know how often that happens. We get if you behave and do what you're supposed to do with your submittal, it goes easier typically.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the bottom line.
Okay.
This is a checklist.
Yes, what's next? We're jumping ahead to, where are we jumping to? Page 8 into 9, vehicular traffic and parking. We're changing number 4. Is that where we are? Yes. We're changing number 4 to a traffic circulation impact study, both within the site and as it may affect the surrounding areas, may be required as determined by the planning board or the pre-application review team.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Same.
It's clarifying what exactly they.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I yeah, exactly. I think.
Okay. And then. Are we jumping all the way to
Page 10H2.
What page?
10?
Section H, number 2.
The applicant instead of the developer? Sure.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay.
If we're in that thing with the postmaster, should we also require details of other deliveries? We're gonna talk about deliveries, okay, let's do postal deliveries, show me where the mailboxes are, but show me where the UPS guy is gonna go, show me where are you looking, DoorDash is gonna go.
H2.
I'm just saying,
Can you get documentation from
it's a delivery.
DoorDash? Can you get the documentation from DoorDash or?
No, I don't
Yeah.
need DoorDash, it just means a site plan must show that information, that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we say applicant shall provide details of postal,
You just change it to delivery.
yeah.
Yeah, postal. It's
Postal. How about postal and other deliveries?
Postal and package delivery?
But then you should also, if you're gonna be talking about that paragraph, you can change that paragraph and add the other stuff,
Okay, well,
add the other delivery stuff.
read it to me.
Well, the first stuff can stay.
Yeah.
And then
Short-term delivery parking.
applicant shall also provide details of courier and package. And how many columns? What's the word for door dashes and stuff?
Evil.
Third party deliveries, I don't know.
And
There's some phrase.
hang on.
Just to provide details of delivery services.
Delivery and package services,
Such
such as UPS, Uber, DoorDash.
Third-party food delivery platforms.
There you go. Third party delivery platforms.
Yeah, third-party delivery platforms sounds good.
You know, package services. Something like that, yeah, maybe just those two.
All right, Bill, did you get that, or you wanted me to read it to you?
I got it. I think if you like this, I just put it in here.
You gotta add postal delivery, comma, courier and package delivery, comma, and third-party deliveries.
I don't think so, I think it's a separate sentence.
Okay.
If sentence number 2 stays,
Okay,
the sentence 2 only.
Bill, get rid of that. Can you get rid of that and we're just gonna make a new sentence at the end of that section 2?
Okay. Get rid of everything I put in there.
Yeah,
Drawing a mustache on the Mona Lisa. All right.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now at the end of that section 2, new sentence. And say applicant shall also provide details of courier and package delivery. No, courier, comma, package, comma, and third party deliveries,
Delivery service.
delivery services.
Yeah.
Of courier.
Courier, comma, package, comma, and third party delivery services. That makes sense.
Almost.
English isn't
You
mine.
have to see it. Courier packages and third party delivery service operations.
Third party delivery service operations. This is why you guys signed up for Planning Board, isn't it?
Yeah, that doesn't read right though. Okay. Also, applicants shall also provide details.
It's true. I want to have this in there because I want to be able to say you should show us where.
Yeah. No, I agree. There's a word missing. Applicants shall also provide details.
Details of the operations. You can do the operations for courier package and third party delivery services, something like that. Or leave it like that. Both nothing.
What would you like, Chris?
I really want to strike number 3, but okay.
We can until when we do our things right, we can talk to the fire chiefs. Right?
Do we have fire alarm and terminal boxes? Is that still a thing?
On the outside of the building.
Hey, listen. I don't remember ever seeing it on a site plan.
Hey, what happened? Finish that? Okay, great.
Is this good?
Yep. Okay, now the next change is. I have trouble seeing them unless they're red.
Yeah.
We got rid of Mylar and I.
Okay, page 12, I. After approval by the planning board and subject to satisfaction of any conditions of approval, 3 18x24 paper prints of all approved plans, maps, etc. shall be submitted for signature and filing along with an electronic copy.
It's an odd paper size, isn't it? 18 by 24. This is a level, so okay.
18 by 24 is, yeah, what's the smallest plat size?
Is this where we changed that they don't have to bring us so many copies?
24 by 36 is pretty.
That's pretty standard.
Paper
Yeah,
copy.
30 by 42.
Is that coming up?
I would,
Oh,
yeah,
I did. It's back.
24 by.
That's full size.
Yeah, either we do full size or half size.
What's happening?
15
I don't
by,
know, I just clicked like D or something.
Yeah, I need these for Rick and for one for Rick, one for me, and one for DPW.
I'm not
Typically,
gonna ask for half size prints.
No, that's
right?
great.
Sometimes they bring it in.
Is he
It's like, it's
saying
fine.
Yeah, but like for full submittals.
Yeah, full solid, right, it's a real thing,
It
yeah.
should be 24 by 36.
Yes, it's 24 by 36, really, yes.
So what they were.
No,
Oh,
no, it has to be 24 by 36, that's a real plan.
Right, that's full head prints.
but that's after approval. This is what Bill wants to have in his desk. This is not what we're looking at.
Oh, so Bill wants something completely off the wall. Can we do something from the metric system then?
wait a minute. I didn't put this in here. I just realized that 18.
Forever.
What size
Right.
do you want your plans to be that you and DPW and what did you
24
say?
by 36.
Well, this says 18 by 24. So do you want to change that?
What have they been giving you?
24 by 36.
Yeah,
Okay, so change that to 24 by 36.
18 by 24 doesn't exist,
Probably hard to find,
right?
Come on now.
Do we have anything about what they give us?
and we want that recycled free range picker pole.
Can't we tell them that they can stop giving us 17 copies of everything?
Yeah, I told him. We told him don't. You said, guy said you didn't want anything. Or
Okay,
do you-
great.
If you want
This
it,
is after approval. I'm talking about the stuff that they have to submit that we look at.
yeah, this is for endorsement here.
Yeah,
That's something else. See, you're opening up
I know.
other topics.
And I'm fine with that. And moving forward, if you need help reading this document, I'm happy to help you.
I probably will. I probably will because and I'm half. I'm yeah. I will probably need some help, but
K is a change. These
All right.
Change tracking of these changes is inconsistent.
Hey, Bill,
hey,
Is that a change?
I don't know. I can't tell.
I thought it was just always that way.
what do you guys think on this I that we just looked at? All information appearing thereon should be in black ink. Is there no value to any colored prints
Oh,
in this
yeah.
day and age?
No, not for the final. This is just for the final.
That's fine. I just wanted to ask the question.
That'd be a question to ask.
Bill, is there any benefit to sometimes having other colors of ink?
some jurisdictions only take black ink.
Would you be hurt if somebody gave you color? Not that they would.
I don't
Do we get
know.
any accessibility issues?
Does it scan right the same?
Oh, we're way past that point.
Okay, leave it for now. That'll be part of a bigger conversation.
Or we could just strike
No,
that sentence.
that's not.
If they want to be creative.
No.
Later conversation.
Later conversation. Okay,
Let's go, Creek.
what's the next change?
Hey, maybe.
Is that is K new information, Bill?
Yeah,
Oh.
we want this. Yes, this is one we've had to chase down everybody for this one.
Okay, well then, great.
Got to be on the registry.
Final approved plan as recorded by the registry shall also be provided prior to the issuance
Right.
of the building. Great.
Right, it shows it, so it's in the registry of deeds, and then it's on them. Because then everybody, yes, that's a definite.
Okay. Then
All
we're
right.
jumping to
Okay,
the design guidelines that Bill loves so much.
We're leaving special permit. Oh, we're leaving street numbers. Damn.
Miscellaneous, page 22. Is that where we are?
we're right here at. I'm on page 13.
No, but is there anything? Is there anything?
We've left.
I don't think that there's anything. Did anything change in between
Oh.
12 and 22?
No,
Okay, so we're jumping to 22. Safe harbor valuation of open space.
hang
The
on.
third bullet point. FY26 base acquisition cost per household is $10,800.
Yeah, but since it's FY27 almost, we should probably update it to 11,000.
Does this number really have to be changed this often?
The number automatically increases by an inflation factor of 2.0% annually rather than the nearest $100. So we don't actually ever have to update this because you can do the math.
Can you just put that sentence in there?
It's in there. It's the next sentence.
Oh, well then. Great.
But if you want to update it to FY27, the number's 11,000.
Should we do that though?
Is this one that we should just wait on? If we're doing a whole revamp next
Well,
year?
that's a good point, because there's a lot of other stuff you want to just rework
Right.
slightly.
Okay.
Let's strike this one.
Just change it to 10,800, or you don't want to bother
You don't
doing
even have
that?
to do that, just do the math, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
It's really not
You're
hard.
talking this, Bill? You're talking this? Don't change
Yeah.
it.
Not yet.
Let them do the math and we'll rewrite it so that it's easier to figure out moving forward.
So, wait. Do you guys see what I got highlighted here? Do you want this highlighted? I mean, do you want this changed or not? These numbers.
We're not gonna make that change at this time.
Okay, so strike these changes right now.
That's right.
All right, then we're gonna make them red.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Wow, that's an amendment.
I think I'm starting to understand why these are a mess.
Okay, wait. Are we changing this one or not?
Which one? No, we're gonna leave that.
Reject that change.
We're just gonna leave it as fiscal year 21.
Just hit reject all changes. No.
Okay, reject this.
Yeah, because for some reason they don't want to update it to 26.
Because it's small and not
But like, who cares?
Because we have to present it at a public hearing.
Yeah, it'll sound like this.
Okay.
Whatever.
It's little, it doesn't change what they have to pay.
Okay.
You guys just have to do the math.
Okay, so the next one is the example. So should we also get rid of that?
Oh, yeah, the whole section. Whole section remains unchanged.
Damn it.
Okay, so
Wait a minute.
We should have let Mark do the edits.
All right. What's it here again? Same here.
yeah, just get rid of it because we're not doing the changes. So don't change the example.
Killing me, Holmes. What's going on here? Okay. Other posting. This is nothing changing here. That's it.
Okay.
All right. I'll go over this and clean this up tomorrow or the next couple days with Zoe. And I'll make it like you guys wanted, where we just do a clean version and a wait. Right? That's what you want to do. Is I do one that just has remove this paragraph and just here's the new paragraph.
Yeah, instead of for the ones where it's like we took out, 75% of the sentences and just left a few, let's just do a whole new chunk of text so that it's easier to read.
But on the same document.
Yes.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, just strike a whole paragraph and
Put in a whole new paragraph.
put in a whole new paragraph.
Okay. I'll do it.
So shall we vote? Are we voting tonight to
Now,
no?
don't vote. Don't vote on nothing. You got. We no.
Okay.
Until Chris comes back.
Talk about fee schedule?
I really loved all of those changes.
You want to look at the fee schedule real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, hold tight.
Where is
Hold
it?
tight.
Oh, it was in the agenda.
I know, but
Oh, they didn't print it here?
no.
Oh.
Can you bring up the fee schedule because we don't have a copy of that?
As we used to say, I'm a trying. Holy God! What? Oh my goodness.
This can't be good. It could be. Yeah, okay.
Well, something's wrong here. No wonder Zoe didn't print it.
Oh, okay. Well, Bill found it.
Yeah, you can bring it up off the agenda. There you
Sure.
go. That's the stuff that's gone, but there's a page in front of that that's the new stuff.
Where?
I only have,
Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. All right, here we go.
That's all notes. So can you just put that on view or whatever? Take away all the red lines and notes and stuff and just
This
put it
one?
on. Yeah, this page, just turn off all the formatting.
See the review tab at the top, click review.
And no
and then
markup.
we're at No markup, yeah.
Then zoom in.
Go to the participants tab.
You put it on the side.
Yeah.
So first question. The title of this, do we really want the calendar year date in there?
Yeah.
And are we talking calendar year or fiscal year?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Under public hearing, should there be the word required? Is that the point of that column?
Where's that?
In the header, public hearing? Third column?
Oh, here.
Think you're trying-
Oh, let's see. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Yep. I like that.
Okay.
This one went up. And here's the modification. Wait. Yeah, modification is in there now. Oh, road acceptance. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think that should be earmarked for downtown enhancement fund. Or sidewalk fund or something. Probably should be. Road acceptance should be. We should do that.
Why?
I don't know.
How many roads do we ever accept?
We do, but none of them are downtown.
No, if a road is accepted, we should go with like for the sidewalk something. I don't know. Something pedestrian. Well, we'll talk about that later. I guess we can figure that out, but it's not going to go here.
It can
Anyway.
be part of the bigger conversation.
Yeah.
So under definitive subdivision plan with approved preliminary, you have a double dollar thing. Whoa.
Well, because it's very expensive.
Yeah. Right. And the right alignment of the topics bothers me, but you did that on purpose, right?
It was what, Bill?
The right alignment of the first column is just to annoy me, is that it?
Zoe formatted this. I'm not sure.
Okay, all right.
She's pretty good with this.
Job well done.
This all looks great to me.
Okay. You good with that one, guys?
Yep. Are you guys good with it?
Yeah. Sure.
Holy mackerel, wait a minute. Save. All right. Do we want to look at the landscape or not? Or are we good with them?
The landscape looks like it was basically just the changes that I presented a couple
Yeah.
months ago.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Do you guys want to talk about it again?
Yes. Where's the last thing?
Yes, we're gonna look at the site lighting section.
What is site lighting?
Hang on.
no, what is site lighting? Because
You're killing me.
reading the citizen petition thing, they're talking
That's
about,
unrelated.
they're talking about this light, they're talking about flagpole lights, they're talking about sign lights. Does site lighting cover all that stuff?
Yes,
Or does it have a more specific meaning?
lighting on the site.
Any lighting on the site of anything, internal sign illumination, external sign illumination,
Anything external.
flagpole.
Wait a minute.
Lights.
In my opinion, it's anything external to the building.
Alright, so should we define that here? Or is that everybody's?
Zoe's got this one locked. Damn it.
This is landscape regs.
Yeah.
So what does parking lot lighting have to do with landscape regs? But maybe it does. But that's fine. I'm fine if it applies to everything.
My understanding was that it applies to all lighting that's exterior to the building. Like that's on the site, that is not inside the building.
Cool. Well, then we should just say that.
Okay. Can you just say site lighting, open parentheses, all lighting exterior to the building?
Exterior to the building, then
All lighting,
All exterior lighting.
all exterior.
there you go.
Okay, hold on. Oh, wait. What's that? Okay. Where are you at?
Site lighting?
Oof, there you go.
5.9.
Exterior lighting.
Nice. Exterior light.
Less words, less is more.
I like it.
Exterior lighting.
Okay.
Where does this go? Under applicability?
Okay. 5.9 site lighting. We're going to change the title of the section 5.9 to exterior lighting. That be the only change?
Nope, 591.
Do we have to
Site.
change it?
Yep.
I mean, it's clearly referencing the exterior lighting, but
Bill will gasp it in a couple years about how confusing it is.
yeah, I know, he's also gonna be like, what exterior lighting? Is it for the site or is it for the next door neighbor?
Let's go, right?
I think I should say it's for whatever.
Mhm.
Okay,
So define exterior on-site lighting.
okay, so let's change site lighting in 5.9.1 to exterior lighting.
They're not going to be happy with that
Who?
because it's going to say it says exterior lighting, and in the house it's coming outside because they keep they watch their TV at night or something like that.
If you're talking about the bylaw people, that's not in their bylaw either, so they're not gonna be mad about it.
Okay.
I don't know if flagpoles can just say something about it without decreasing patriotism.
Right, I think the rest of it's fine, in my opinion.
I really wanna know why the phrase except as required by public safety personnel would be in a site plan landscape reg.
Maybe it is adjacent to a piece of property that requires more monitoring and we're using the private property to help out public safety personnel.
With searchlights and sky beams.
Yeah. Batman, okay? Batman. The answer is Batman. We're leaving it. That could be part of the larger conversation.
596. Mounted exterior lighting fixtures shall be mounted down higher. What is a fixture type?
Sure, fixtures.
So I was wondering what that is. I mean, is there a definition for fixtures versus
There is.
whatever the other word is?
Fixture types.
as opposed to a luminaire.
Yeah.
A luminaire is the fixture plus the bulb together.
Oh,
Not to be confused with the Illuminati.
it's not all the fixtures. Okay. Fixtures is when the bulb screws into?
Yes,
Okay.
It
This
is.
is the bulb, maybe? I don't know.
yes. The fixture is the thing the bulb screws into.
All
And if
right.
there's no bulb, then it doesn't exist. It's not subject to any regulation. Oh my god. You guys, we need to be finished with this.
Oh,
Um,
I think there's-
No, that's it. That's all we have, right? Is this all?
Did Bill get that? Yeah, got it. Fixtures.
Fixtures, yes, you did. Is that it, Bill?
I think that's it. Motion to adjourn.
Yeah.
They that's everything, guys. Next week or next meeting, just a heads up. Also, before I forget, next meeting we have EverSource coming back. Remember I don't know if they're ready to go or not, so I'm going to call them. But remember, we had that in they were here over the summer or something. Remember?
Or at the town line.
Power station.
The substation.
The substation.
Oh, yeah, up by Wendy's there. Yeah.
Yeah. Mark, also, I am going to be I'm going to set a meeting up with the consultants for the housing production. I'm going to send you an invitation. It'll be in the next 2 weeks, okay?
Good. I'm gone tomorrow until next Wednesday.
So right with me, I'll be, okay, so I'll be out next week, so good, okay.
Good.
Does anyone, are we, Mark, do you have anything, do you miss us?
I miss you.
Okay, well, we'll see you in a few weeks then.
I'll be back.
Where are you? Where are you?
I'm home. We're leaving tomorrow.
Oh, but where are you now?
I'm at home.
Oh, I see. I got you. Okay, sorry. All right.
Well, we're near Skunk Man.
Okay. Are we all done, Bill?
The stuff I have is for Chris. I need Chris. I've been trying to get a hold of him. I may have to, if he's really sick, Natalie, I may have to have you just help me with the make sure how he wants to do the slides for town meeting. And I wrote the slide. I wrote the town meeting report and the slides. But he was sick, and I know he's something has kept him busy, and I have to have it in by May 4th. So I may,
Okay, well,
if he gets really sick, I may need you to pinch hit. Okay.
that's fine. All right, well, you don't have a town planner update on here, so I'm gonna make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Yeah.
All those in favor, raise your hands. Mark is raising his hand, and so are all of us here in town hall.
Okay.
5-0. Thank you, Bill.
Thanks. Natalie, can you shut off the computer, or do you know how to hit the? Just
Sure, I'm gonna make Chris do it.
on the map on the Apple looking. Let me get rid of the cord here.
Is there a laptop we get to keep?
With